Hello everyone. Today I am going to dealing with the topic role of nature in Wordsworth and Coleridge's poetry. This is my academic information, and let's begin with introduction. So, role of nature in the Romantic poetry. Romanticism, an artistic and literary movement that emerged in the 18th century. Among the prominent figures of this era, William Wordsworth and Samuel Taylor Coleridge stand out for their profound connection to the nature. Their poetry reflects a reverence for the natural environment and uses it as a canvas, express their emotions, ideas, and philosophical beliefs. Wordsworth's philosophy of nature. So, nature is a moral guide. Nature teaches humanity, patience, simplicity, and kindness, acting as a guide to moral growth. The healing power of nature. Nature elevates stress and effort, offers peace, providing emotional and spiritual renewal during times of hardship. Pantheism in nature. So, Wordsworth saw nature as infused with divinity, embodying universal spirit that connects all living beings. For example, in Tinton Abbey, a motion and spirit that impulse all thinking things reflect the spiritual connection Wordsworth felt with nature. Wordsworth exploration of nature and childhood. Childhood's harmony with nature. So Wordsworth saw children as a closer to the divine experience and nature with purity and in ode to imitation of immorality. He writes, "There was a time when meadow, grow, and stream, the earth and every common sight to me did seem appeared in a celestial light." Nature inspiring innocence and creativity. So, nature nurtures a child's imagination and innocence, shaping moral and emotional growth. In Ode, he lamlets, shades of prison house begin to close upon the growing boy, shaping lifelong perspection. So, the child is the father of man. From my heart leaps up, reflects how early interaction with nature profound influence and mold the values and perspective we carry into adulthood. I have learned to look on nature not as in the hour of thoughtless youth, but hearing oftentimes the still said music of humanity. Coleridge's philosophy of nature. Nature and the mind. Dejection and order reflects on the interplay between the natural world and human mind, suggesting that nature is a mirror to our inner states, supernatural elements. In Rime of Ancient Mariner, Coleridge utilized nature to evoke supernatural elements, exploring the power of nature world to influence the human psyche. Sublime experiences. Coleridge focuses on the sublime, emphasizing the use, inspiring, even terrifying aspect of nature and their ability to provoke profound emotional and spiritual experiences. Sublime in Coleridge's poetry, awe and terror. Coleridge emphasized the sublime power of evoke both awe and terror, reflecting the ambivalent relationship between human and the vastness of nature. Influence on psyche. The Kubla Khan vividly portrays the impact of the sublime on human psyche, demonstrating how nature can inspire both creativity and fear, imagination and transformation. Coleridge's use of imagery and vivid description transform natural elements into fantastical landscapes, showcasing the transformative power of imagination. Nature never deserved the wise and pure, no plots, no sorrow, no narrow. Be but nature there, no west so vacant, but may well employ each faculty of sense and keep the heart awake to love and beauty. Samuel Taylor Coleridge. So it's time to compare them both in how they both dwell nature in their poetry. So Wordsworth focus on celebrate and simple beauty of everyday nature, focusing on landscapes and human connection with nature, while Coleridge focus on well into mystical and sublime, exploring nature's connection to imagination and supernatural. Uh, Role of nature in their poetry. So Coleridge sees nature as a teacher and healer, providing emotional restoration and wisdom through direct experience, while Coleridge views nature as a castles for inspiration, urging deep reflection and offering insight into the mysteries of life. Nature's influence on their own selves. The nature brings peace and moral clarity, aligning the self with the natural world and fostering a harmonious bond. While in Coleridge, nature evokes you and a reflection, creating complex emotional experiences that challenges the mind and styles in introspection. Then common theme of the both romantic ideals, so reverence for nature. Wordsworth and Coleridge shared a reverence for nature, viewing it as a spiritual force that connected humans to higher power. Interconnectedness. Both poets emphasized the interconnectedness of humanity and nature, suggesting that human well-being is intrinsically tied to the health of the natural world. Response to industrialization. Romantic writers responded to the growing industrialization and urbanization of the time by advocating for the preservation of natural beauty and the importance of experiencing nature. Then a final conclusion. So Wordsworth legacy. Wordsworth poetry emphasizes the nature's role as a guide to moral truth, tranquility, and spiritual fulfillment, while Coleridge's legacy is Coleridge poetry explores the mystical and imaginative dimension of nature, emphasizing its ability to inspire creativity and connect human to the supernatural realm. Romantic visions. Wordsworth and Coleridge, through their unique perspective, shaped romanticism vision of nature as a vital force in human life. These are my references, and thank you. Now, if you have any queries, so ask me questions.
So, Pali, this is my question for you. In what way does the Coleridge use the supernatural in his portrayal of nature?
Yes, if we find Coleridge one famous poem, the Rhyme of Ancient Mariner, in we find he used nature as a vehicle and is mystical and psychological impact on the natural world through human minds.
Rupali, my question to you is that how do Wordsworth and Coleridge differ in their focus on nature?
Yes, if we find Wordsworth poetry are reflect on regular life, everyday life in and he inspired by healer and teachers are his more in poetry his and if we talking about Coleridge's poetry, so his poetry are focusing on mystical and sublime of natural world. So that's it. Thank you.